Susie, and we're joined this morning, Josh Byles. Good morning.
Good morning.
A little early to be up and about, but we're here to talk about the Amador Auction House.
Yeah.
Okay, you've actually recently started a swap meet there in the large parking lot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 30 spaces that we're renting out, available for people, local retailers, people who just want to have a yard sale. They can come down and rent a space and, sell their stuff.
Okay. This Saturday, you've got all 30 spaces filled?
Yes, we do. Yeah, tomorrow, we have all spaces filled. We have about 32, because we have a few inside the auction house that we're doing. So.
Okay. And is tomorrow also the auction?
No, we're actually, for those of you who don't know, we've kind of restructured a few things around the auction house. We're going every other weekend on the auctions. So
Okay.
On the off weekends, we'll be doing the swap meets. So, so every Saturday there's some kind of an event
there.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the swap shop is open, how many days a week is the swap shop?
6 days a week.
Okay, and inside the swap shop, I like to just walk in there just to kind of look around and see what's in there. And I've seen everything from old movie, some kind of Terminator guy or something.
The statue, yeah.
Yeah, some kind of movie statues, old pinball machines, slot machines.
Right.
I mean, jewelry, old classic guns maybe.
Right, yeah, we buy and sell just about anything, as long as it's, we really like to focus on the collectible type stuff. People are really into that thing right now. There's a lot of TV shows out there now, the Pickers and Pawn Stars. It's made this whole business real popular right now.
Sure.
So
somebody has something at their house. Maybe of course, people can bring stuff to you, and you can look, and you're a professional, and you can say, look, this is worth this much, this is worth this much. If somebody has maybe like a garage or a storage unit, are you able to go on site to them and take a look at what they've got?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We do that all week long. We we run ads that we buy stuff. We buy the entire estate, or we just buy individual items. Every phone call we get, we pretty much go out there, because you never know. A lot of people don't have an idea that there's value to certain items. There's a lot of people struggling right now and just trying to make a few extra bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And you were saying that a lot of times people might think that maybe this table is what they think is worth the money, but when you're there, you might see something else and say, hey, now wait a minute, this is actually, if you're looking to get some cash, this is, we'd actually be interested in this over here too.
Right, yeah, there's a lot of collectors out there, there's a lot of things that people just don't understand that has value to them, it's hard in this economy right now, but the people who do collect that type of stuff, they got the money to spend.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the auction end of it, how does that work? If somebody has items that they want to be auctioned?
Well, we just, like I said a minute ago, we just restructured. We used to take on consignments. A lot of people, they don't understand the current market on stuff right now. Everything's really low. Everybody's really holding on tight to their money. So instead of them taking the risk at auction, we present them the option to buy it outright. So they know what they're getting up front. We take the risk and just let it go.
Right. And that probably works better for both parties.
Right. I mean, there are certain items that we do consider consigning. We'll still do consignments, but it's kind of few and far between. So.
Okay. So location again is right here in Jackson, across from the swimming pool.
Yes. Yep. The old Prospect Motors building.
Right. I think everybody's seen
the
it.
Original one.
Seen it down there, and again, every weekend now there's something going on, whether it be the swap meet,
right,
or the auction,
right,
and the swap shop is open 6 days a week,
right. And there's really, really great deals going through this place as far as the auction. And
right. Do you have any examples that you can give us that something that went through that?
Oh yeah, I could go on and on. Just first thing that pops into my head was a dining table set we purchased a couple months ago. Someone had recently purchased at Barron's. I guess spent around $3,000 on it.
Oh.
We auctioned it off and it went for like $350. Yeah,
wow.
I mean, just on and on and on. It's like
Yikes.
I said, people are really, especially furniture. Furniture's really hard right now. Everybody's downsizing. There's a lot of people unfortunately losing their houses, and the market's flooded with that stuff.
Right.
So, but yeah, just on and on. There's a lot of really, collectibles. We just sold some black powder guns in our last auction. Really great deal. man, I mean, just on and on and on.
Okay.
You know.
If somebody has you do auctions at your auction house. If somebody has a whole lot of stuff and they would like to auction on site at their location, is that a possibility?
Yeah, that's something that I'm going to go ahead and start running ads for. Yeah, exactly. We can go out to your estate if you have a whole estate or you have a whole barn full of stuff. We don't want to transport it over to the auction house. We can just come out there for a percentage and go ahead and auction it off there.
Perfect. This Saturday, tomorrow, is the swap meet. You got 30 local vendors going to fill your parking lot. Tell us where to park.
Well, we got our signage. We got signage up for it. Is what we do. We rope the main entrance off so you can't come into the parking lot and park, obviously, with all the vendors. So the signs, they direct you around the back of the auction house, and we have, I mean, up to, I believe, over 100 spaces for parking back there.
Great. Josh, always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in, and we're going to run to an ad break, and we'll be back after these messages.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSP.